Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to COD Emperor. Here are the 10 most overpowered things in the game. Number 10, MP7 60-round mag. The MP7 is without a doubt the best SMG gun within Warzone. Fans can't stop using this gun, especially in the final few circles, because the amount of damage that it deals at short range is very high. There are a number of different attachments that make this SMG even stronger, but one of the most notable ones is a 60-round mag that the gun can be equipped with. If fans equip this 60-round magazine, then they will be able to easily shoot their way through the final circle and win the match, which is why this is definitely something that players should consider putting in their loadout. Number 9, the heartbeat sensor. Fans can pull this out and it will immediately start tracking heartbeats in the direction of enemies within the nearby radius. This is without a doubt one of the most useful pieces of equipment that fans can employ in Warzone, and every player should have it in their loadout. Number 8, helicopters. Helicopters can be used in a plethora of different ways to secure the win for their team. One of the most notable ways is simply running players over as if the helicopter were a car, because that is one of the easiest ways to get kills within Warzone. It can also get players in their squad out of dangerous situations because of how much faster it is when compared to cars or traveling by foot. Players can find helicopters at a multitude of different locations, such as prison and the hospital. Number 7, Ghost perk. This perk can be equipped within a custom loadout, and it's considered one of the best perks within Warzone that have been introduced so far. Any player that is trying to get kills or just win the match should be using one of these so that they can roam around the map undetected by enemy scanners. Number 6, stopping rounds. The stopping rounds can be equipped on the magazine of any gun to increase the damage output of the weapon. When the stopping rounds are applied to a gun like the MP7 or another powerful weapon, they become one of the best useful items that fans can utilize within the game. Doing more than the average amount of damage will help win almost any gunfight in an instant, and players should attempt to use these whenever they get the chance, because the extra damage will make defeating enemies an easy task. They can be found in all the same places that other pieces of equipment can be found, such as chests and as floor loot. Number 5, gas grenades. Gas grenades allow the player to force enemies out of camping locations by giving them an ultimatum: stay or die. The gas will gradually do similar damage to the circle and will quickly kill any player that is not wearing a mask. Lots of players use these grenades, but utilizing them correctly requires players to throw them at just the right time into the right direction. Players should wait until an enemy is backed into a room and throw one of these so that they will come sporadically running out in their direction, and then the player can secure the kill. Number 4, PKM 200-round magazine. The PKM is powerful for so many reasons. It has very little recoil, the ranges on it is great, and its damage output is nothing to scoff at. However, perhaps the most useful attribute of this weapon is that it can be equipped with a 200-round magazine that will allow players to easily take out an entire squad of players at once and secure the win for their team. The player should always carry one of these in their loadout with a 200-round mag equipped and a thermal scope or a suppressor. Number 3, AntiVehicle Launcher. The AntiVehicle Launcher will quickly take out any air or land vehicle by tracking its location and sending a missile to hit it. If the missile hits it, it will be a one-shot to the vehicle and everyone inside will die or go down. These can be found throughout the match's loot. However, they are somewhat rare, so players should consider trying to check every pile of loot that they find on dead enemies if they desire one. Number 2, M4A1. This assault rifle is one of the best weapons in the game because of its all-around usefulness, regardless of whether players prefer long or short-range combat. It's a weapon that will be useful throughout the entire game, and if it has a scope equipped, then it is even more viable for the enemy in early parts of the match. Equipping a scope on this weapon is the best way to utilize it without a doubt. This is an essential weapon to include for any player that prefers all-around diversity within their custom loadout, and it is unlocked for players immediately. The amount of different attachments for this gun is astounding, and it only adds to the general use that this weapon has in combat. Number 1, Dragon's Breath Shotgun. This shotgun is extremely rare to be found as loot from a chest. The unique thing about this weapon is that along with dealing large amounts of rapid damage, it lights the enemy on fire for a burn effect and some extra damage. The best way to get the most out of this weapon is by sneaking up on enemies and pumping them full of fiery bullets within short range. If utilized correctly and in the right scenarios, this weapon will be one of the strongest short-range weapons that players can find. If a player sees this weapon, they should pick it up, even if they are not usually good with shotguns, because it's a range weapon worth of learning, and it will perform even better than an MP7 when in short range with an enemy. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.